Hey, it's Tanner again at Transwest here in Frederick, Colorado. If you were watching earlier, we went over a 24-foot Logan stock combo, and now we're going to go over a 24-foot Cimarron stock combo. This Cimarron stock combo is 24 foot long, 7'1" foot tall, and 6'10" wide. It's going to be set up a little more like a true stock combo compared to that Logan we went over. It's going to be kind of bare bones, more so use cattle. You can use it for horses. It's just going to be your more true stock combo setup. Up here under the nose, we got your spare tire, as well as your manual jack. This can be upgraded to an electric or a hydraulic jack in our shop, or like I said in the earlier video, if you do have a trailer you want an electric or a hydraulic jack on, one of your personal trailers, or you just ordered a trailer and decided you want it on, we can do that for you as well. Up front, this is your B&W coupler. So B&W and Cimarron got together and they designed this coupler specifically for these Cimarron trailers. It's a real handy coupler. Coming down the side, you'll notice big bus windows up in the nose. It's nice having those big bus windows because if you did want to throw a mattress in there, you can slide those windows open and get a little airflow in there since this trailer is not equipped with an AC. Here's your door to your dressing room, your tack room area in this trailer. It does have a 4-tier saddle rack. Those saddle racks are carpeted. They have a little rubber stopper up there at the front, and what that kind of does, if you're going down the road and you hit some crazy bumps and stuff like that, your saddles tend to fall off the normal racks. They put that rubber stopper on there to kind of grip your saddles a little better and keep them from falling off or moving around while you're going down the road. These are adjustable. They sit in a little rail and you can adjust them up or down, and they are individual, so you can adjust them. If you have a bigger saddle, smaller saddle, you can adjust them individually. You'll notice it is fully carpeted. The cool thing about these is it is an insulated roof, even though this isn't set up as a living quarters. That way it is going to stay cooler for you in here if you needed to get out of the heat. We can also, if you needed us to, install an AC in here if you wanted an AC. Here on this partition wall right here, you'll notice the carpet behind your bridle hooks. Plenty of bridle hooks in this trailer. And what that carpeting does, it just keeps them bridles or whatever you're hanging there from scratching up that aluminum. Very similar to that Logan we looked at earlier, this Cimarron does have an escape door on your stock. I really like it because, you know, if you need cattle to get out, horses to get out, you get kind of in a bind in there, you can always jump them out this door. Same as that Logan, it's set up on your passenger side. That way you're not getting out on the highway side if you have, you know, a problem going down the road or something like that. Coming down the side, it is just full open air gaps. You will notice a couple tie rings as well. Same thing as the Logan. We didn't order this trailer with plexiglass inserts, but if you look right here, it is set up for plexiglass. So if you wanted plexiglass, we could order that for you and get it ordered and cut so it'll fit this trailer perfectly. If you look low, this trailer has aluminum wheels as compared to that Logan we looked at has steel wheels. They're both 7,000-pound Dexter rubber torsion axles, same as that 24-foot Logan we looked at. Another difference on these would be, you'll notice this green tab right here. Cimarron on their newer trailers, they started filling them with nitrogen, and what that does is it kind of helps if you're going down the road and it gets real cold one night and real hot the next morning. It keeps that PSI from fluctuating in those tires. Up top, you'll notice you'll have your 8-inch awning light as well as your brake lights, your blinker lights, your stuff like that. Another thing you'll notice is, again, this is set up more like a truer stock trailer. So along with this big back gate, you do have a slider gate too. A lot easier if you're loading cattle and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about the big gate coming out. And with that slider gate, you also just have your full swing gate as well. This trailer is 6'10" wide, so you'll notice it is a little narrow inside than that trailer we looked at. But the thing I like about it being 6'10" wide is it doesn't allow those wheel wells to protrude into your trailer, so you're not getting those extrusions in the middle of your trailer as well. Before I jump in here, we'll take a look at the floor. This is considered the industry's best flooring. It's an all aluminum floor, and the reason I say it is the industry's best is most people, they'll build their trailers, on 6-inch centers, 5-inch centers. Cimarron does theirs on 4-inch, because if you think about it, the size of a horse's hoof, about the smallest you can go, wherever they're standing on that 4-inch center, they're going to be on a full support beam versus standing in between them, overlapping them, stuff like that. Similar to that other trailer we looked at, versus this one doesn't have a slam gate on the outside. What it does have is a slam gate on the inside. It's real easy if you load cattle up front. Same thing as that other trailer. You just slam the gate. You don't have to worry about walking it up there. Jump up in here real quick, Chair. Another cool thing Cimarron does is on their gates, even though this is a slam, it is a plastic slam. And the metal with the plastic, what it keeps that from doing is being real noisy going down the road. And it also, metal on plastic wears a lot better than metal on metal will. You won't get as much wear on that latch or as much wear on your gate pin. You'll notice, same as the Logans, this roof is bowed. And that's just, again, keep the water from running off and rotting at your seals. Another thing you'll notice is that this roof isn't aluminum. It is a fully insulated roof, and what that does is it keeps it cooler back here for your horses. And whereas that other trailer, you notice little hail damage, is insulated roof, it's going to hold up a lot better to hail, and you won't get as much hail damage from those little storms.
You can walk up there too, right?
This roof is strong enough to walk on top. It's not equipped with a hay rack or anything like that, just because it is set up to be a truer stock. If you did want to put a hay rack or something up there, we can do that for you as well. And again, it is strong enough to walk on. You'll notice coming down the whole length of this trailer, we just did a tie rail the whole way versus having D-rings to tie on or your support beams. The reason I like having that tie rail versus just tying horses to your support beams is because then your halters or whatever you're tying with, if you're taking cattle or horses, it's not hanging out your window going down the road, flapping in the wind or catching stuff possibly going down the road. It just keeps everything contained inside your trailer. There's also a tie ring on your hip side as well. Or not a tie ring, a tie rail. Before we jump out, this trailer does have your LED lighting in this trailer. Again, coming down the side, just full open air gaps. You do have a couple tie rings on the outside. Another thing I want to point out is even though there is 2 tie rings right here, you can still tie to those main support beams out here. They are strong enough to hold a horse. If a horse was to rear back or something like that, you can just tie to those support beams as well. What this is right here, this is your let go for that slam gate in there. So you can slam it from the inside, and if you don't want to crawl in there and open it, say you got bulls or something up front, you don't want them hitting that gate back into you, you can just push on this or pull on this, and that gate will swing open on the inside. You don't have to worry about getting in the trailer with your animals. So those are marker lights over the wheel wells. I like having marker lights on your wheel wells, especially on a 6'10" trailer, because you can kind of see where your wheels are going down the road and where your trailer sticks out. You have marker lights up top as well. And then again, just those big bus windows, which are real nice. This is a 2020 Cimarron. We're starting to get some of our 21s in, so we're kind of marking them down a little bit. If you are interested in this trailer's number is 5N190289. Again, I'm Tanner Jackson, the Transwest truck trailer RV in Frederick. If you're interested in this trailer or that Logan we did earlier, or if you have questions about the two, feel free to give me a call at 303-684-3409. Thanks for tuning in.